Vision to me is, it is not a destination, it's a journey, it's like an adventure, a series of things you want to achieve. There is no finish line when it comes to vision. You don't say, I have arrived, I have achieved. So each achievement gives birth to something new. Hi, my name is Joseph Ifetobere Moses. I'm the project manager and marketing lead at Maximum Creative Studios. And I'm here to share my story, how I transitioned from where I used to be to where I am now. So it all started when I was in my church. I met the creative director, the person of Mr. Frederick Kinslow Zorumba, aka Big Max, at the church, and we connected. He was my HOD, and I was just a vocal coach. I didn't even know that he would trick me and bring me in. From there we connected and we started talking, and we connected to a point where he deemed it fit to share Maximum's vision with me. And I think the first time he shared it with me, I didn't oblige the first time. So the second time, he now reached out to me and said, my bishop, this is what I want to do. This is my vision. This is where I am going to. I want to not just to, train people and impact people, but I want to create a community, right, of creatives. And I said, okay. And he shared some milestones, and he shared some, should I say, projects that he would want to execute. So I said, okay. I was at home that day, and I have always wanted to transition, because before now, I've always been doing music. I've been doing music since 2003 from my secondary school year. So I'm a music minister, I'm a music director, I'm a music coach. So, and I've always wanted to leave the music space, right, to the media space. I've been on and off with some online courses. So when he now shared it with me, it just clicked in my spirit that, young man, this is it. You've always wanted to do this, and this is coming to you. You didn't even talk to him about it. So this cannot be a coincidence. And I'm a man of the spirit. I believe there's no coincidence in the realm of the spirit. So when he now shared it with me, I bought it. That should be around June 2025. I think 4th or 5th of June 2025, I received the email and I accepted. And so I came into Maximum and I started working. My experience working with Maximum has been adventurous. Why I use the word adventurous is because I have metamorphosed, right, from where I was. So primarily, I mentioned that I've been on and off with some online courses, but this time around I had to be professional, I had to be intentional about these courses. And when he brought me in, he now said, my bishop, there are some courses, because even in the mail it was stated that I have to undergo training. So part of the training was me taking these courses online. So I started with digital marketing, right? So when I finished that, I moved on to project management. And from that phase, I landed my first project management task, which was the VNS session. So taking those online courses, I had to unlearn the things I thought I knew. Right? I started learning new things. I also learned about web design, HTML in web design, and all of that. And I had to do like a presentation to himself, because he's a detailed person. He pays attention to details. He's a leader par excellence, so he wants you to get everything right. At first, I thought he was just being unnecessarily harsh, to be honest, or he was just trying to make me be like him. But in the long run, I realized that it's not about him, right? He has a vision, and for you to journey with him to actualize this vision, you have to think that way. There's a way he thinks, right? And he wants everybody that wants to journey with him to think that way, because that is for me, that's the only way to actually actualize this vision. So when he's saying you should be excellent, you should do things excellently, it's not because he wants to be harsh. That is just the way at Maximum. Vision to me is, it is not a destination, it's a journey, like an adventure, a series of things you want to achieve. There is no finish line when it comes to vision. You don't say, I have arrived, I have achieved. So each achievement gives birth to something new, to a new horizon. So once you achieve something, that thing should give birth to a new horizon, or to a new target, or to a new goal. So there is no final destination. So vision for me, it's a journey. Speaking as a marketer first, right? Creativity for me is productivity, because what is the essence of being creative if there's no productivity? What is the essence of being creative if there is no sale at the end of the day? So however you want to be creative, it should drive sales at the end of the day. So creativity for me is whatever converts to sale, right? For me, that's what creativity is. I have always imaginarily, I've always had this mental picture of where I want to be, right? But physically, right, I've always had this doubt, and the creative director can attest to that. There are, even down to my own personal vision, there are times that he will be the one to push me. I have it in my mind and in my head, right? But physically, sometimes I tend to just relax if you allow me. So yes, I had a mental picture of where I want to be, but physically I can be a little bit relaxed. So like I mentioned earlier, I'm a music minister, a music director, a music coach. I'm also a life coach and a relationship therapist, and I'm a writer. And I've been writing I have an online magazine called The Insightful Magazine, which I started in 2014. So I have been writing since 2014, and I've always had a vision to become a prolific writer, right? A renowned writer. I have a vision to write books about, life, relationship, and marriage, right? And recently, I was persuaded in my spirit to start a community, which is the River Without Banks community. It's primarily based on writing. Yeah, so I've already started that. So it's also me trying to actualize my vision of becoming a writer, and a life coach. So I know that being a musician also means that you're a creative, because you create music, right? So I see myself beyond this space, aside from maximum, right? I want to, like I said, write books. I want to put up worship meetings. I have a worship movement called Sound of the Spirit. To the glory of God, the first meeting edition was here in this very studio, hosted. Yes, Maximum handled everything yes, Maximum was involved even in the planning, the meetings we had, the execution, the media production, everything. Maximum handled it. So we had our first edition here. So beyond this space, yes, I want to still do music. I want to write more books. I want to put up events. So the best part, me working with Maximum Creative Studio, is me being molded into Maximum's culture. The creative director is someone who is after excellence. He's not trying to be harsh on you. He's not trying to make you feel less of yourself. He has a way, which is a Maximum way. He wants to do things excellently, right? And it's a journey, it's a way of life for Maximum. Excellence is a way of life. So my best way is being molded daily into becoming a creative that is excellent at what he does. So that is one thing Maximum has actually helped me to build the more. I had it, but when I came to Maximum, I now realized that it is not my way. Things must not be done my way. It is not me, it's not about me, right? So we are a people with one goal, one vision, right? So other people's opinions too matters, right? Other people's suggestions too matters. It's not about me. And I don't have a perfect solution. I'm not an island of knowledge. So that now gave me a sense of, okay, let me also accept people's opinion. So whenever I'm working on anything, like primarily, I can still reach out to either the creative director or any of the interns, and I'll ask them, what do you think about this? Do you think this will fly? If you see this on social media, is this something you would like? That is me being open-minded, right? That is me having a team spirit. So it has being open-minded has helped me to be more collaborative than the way I used to be. I have actually learned how to use AI, do a lot of things. I don't say it in this video so that the creative director will not start giving me tasks. So recently he showed us a document he created with AI, right? So I created an ebook with AI. Like if I can reach out to my phone right now, I'll show you guys. I was able to prompt the AI to use my my color palette for River Water Bank community, right? So I was able to prompt AI to use the color palette. I was able to prompt AI to add subheadings, titles, margins, and all of that to create that ebook. And the AI created the ebook. I 5 years ago, 1 year ago, I couldn't do this. What I could do with AI is just to, draft documents, right? So I didn't know that I can prompt AI to create an ebook for me, and I did it. Yeah, and that was just one of the things I can do with AI or using AI. For me, is that he wants us to get better every day. Whether with the use of AI, whether with the challenges we embark on, whatever we do around here is centered on we getting better. He wants us to grow. He wants us to be not perfect. He wants us to attain that level of excellence that when we go out at the end of the day, or when we do any job, people will see us at that level, that these guys carry a level of excellence in whatever they do. So that's one thing that's always standing out for me. Every day when I come here, he's always talking to us on how to get better, how to be creative, how to use the tools we have, AI, software, whatever we have, to be more creative. And he's not even telling us to kill ourselves in being more creative. He's just saying that we should just tweak an idea a little bit, just create that little difference, right? Just add to knowledge. That's what he's trying to tell us. And all of that is just pointing to the fact that he wants us to be better as creatives. So that is what stands out for me. We used to have a show called Vocal and Style. When I first took up the role of project manager, that was the first project, right, that was given to me, and I flopped because I was still trying to transition out of my music world into the creative world. My mistake was I was trying to use my music knowledge to do media related task. So it was hard for me. So I had to unlearn that. I had to unlearn music. I had to leave music, and I started thinking media, right? I started thinking communication. I started thinking deliverables. I started thinking collaboration. That was after that V&S flopped. So the next project that I was proud of, and I'm still proud of, was when we did what's it called, the Tribe Conversation. I was at the center of that project as a project manager, and I was happy because even on the day of the events, me walking from one section, from the videographers to the photographers to the event planners, trying to check if everything is going on as planned based on the script that we created, gave me a sense of fulfillment that, okay, I think there's a shift in my growth level. My vision for the team is that we all become more intentional. I have an ideology as a person. I like it when you know what to do and just do it. Don't wait for me to do it. So my vision for the team is that we become more intentional. We know what we are supposed to do, because when you grow to a level where you know what you are supposed to do, things become easy. Nobody is talking to you because for instance, you need to brush your teeth, right? You just brush your teeth. Nobody's reminding you. So I want us to come to that level where designers, they know what to do and they do it. Videographers, they know what to do and they do it. And they collaborate in the sense that if you see something as a videographer that the designers are supposed to do, but they are lagging, or I don't know, they are being inadequate, you are not waiting for them. If you can do it, just do it to cover up that space so that people don't see those lapses. I want us to also have that spirit, that team spirit where, so as a designer, I know I can edit, and the videographers, they are just lagging behind. I can just step in and edit. We're a team. That's a team spirit, not a spirit of where I'm done with my job, I'm a designer, I have designed. You don't want to shout at the videographers, let them shout at them and I'll be laughing. No, that's not team spirit. Team spirit is, even if I am done, right, I have done my job and the videographers are struggling and I can edit, I will step in without them inviting me. That's collaboration. I will share my idea and edit. So that's that's my vision for the team. So my community, the River Water Bank community, I'm telling you that there are no restrictions, there are no rules. We we have rules, actually, like principles, but you can explore. That's what I'm saying, right? So explore your creativity. Don't be ashamed. Don't be scared. Don't be scared of being corrected or being yelled at. If you don't want people to yell at you, you will never grow. There was something my mom told me when I wanted to go to school, because to her I was looking very old when I was going back for my HND. By the way, I went to the Federal Polytechnic Bida, right? So my mom told me, she called me, I'm going to say the way she said it. She said, Joseph. I say, yes, mom. See, she say, look shame like paper as I talk to you now, right? Make shame be paper. I say, okay. She say, raise your leg. I raise my leg. She say, put them, I am match am. You see the shame again. I say, I don't match am. She say, so not what you know if you achieve, right? So what I'm saying is this: be humble, regardless of age, regardless of the experience you think you have. When you want to learn something new, you want to transition into something new, take shame, take age, take whatever, put it under your feet and just focus and learn.